This is so standard by now. Some male audience makes a name for himself, drawing sexy women that appeal to men. And then when he builds up enough fame, he turns on his male audience because he's a man hater. Now, this is being covered by another couple of man haters called Extra Dovin, right? Well, we'll get into this. Let's hear it.
What happens when you draw not safe for work and seemingly go against your audience? But that's what Twitter artist Porte supposedly went through back in July 2025. He made
First of all, it's not seemingly. He did do it. He went against his male audience. And also, it didn't happen to him. He did it. This guy here is trying to make excuses for him. Like this poor guy was minding his own business. Then he was just out of the blue attacked by people. No, he spit on his male audience. He made this happen. He's 100% responsible.
some introspective posts featuring his OC Nilla, which made quite a few people mad. So join.
No, these aren't introspective posts. This is him bashing men. This is something that women never have to go through. There's never been a case where someone has made pornography for women and then came in and bashed them for liking it. It's never happened. So this is sexism, which is what men suffer, right? And for you to try and frame it as anything else shows us that you are a sexist, Dovin.
Me, Dovin, and my friend Samantha, as we dive into this internet thing.
Okay, but to be clear, this isn't like an expose video or whatever.
Oh, nothing like that. I'd actually consider it more like a Justin Wang video that focuses more on art stuff, like I guess, but maybe less weird.
Ah, okay.
Oh, wow. See, you're just as bad as this artist, Telawarte, or however you say his name. So you're going to make low-hanging fruit videos, trying to gain an audience, but you're going to pretend you're all above that. Right. So you're just like him. Right.
I didn't want people to get the wrong idea if they haven't seen this channel before.
Well, speaking of, do not attack anyone mention this video, as...
Shut up. I'll do whatever I damn well like. If I feel like going and finding this guy and telling him off, I will. Dude. No entitlement with these guys. Of course, your best bet is not to make a video like this then. If you're so afraid of fallout, then don't make this video.
That doesn't help anyone, and if you want to argue, I don't know, just talk in the comment section to discuss, and maybe just leave a comment in general, because that's pretty fun.
Also,
what's wrong with you? Why are you sounding like Family Guy? Family Guy is shit to start with, and you're emulating it?
So YouTube is a visual medium, so don't forget to look up once in a while when you're eating or drawing or eating your drawing. And if you were doing those things, then leave a comment. Thanks.
Well, there's nothing entitled about that, is there? I think these people have like 3,600 subs. At least build yourself up to 100 grand before you start telling your audience what to do.
See.
Porte is a 2D artist and animator, best known for his funny YouTube animations featuring simple characters and his...
That's not funny, though. That's sexy. It's not safe for work, right? This isn't comedy. This is okay.
OCs. Often doing sexual things, driving sexual jokes. He has over 2.58 million subs on YouTube and over 1 million on Twitter, respectively. It's very nice art, and he's quite a talented animator. Alright, so first I'll recap the tweets themselves, then go into the reactions, and get the full picture of what happened.
And I'll read stuff sometimes.
July 20th.
Well, there's nothing to really know. We already know what went on, right? This happens all the time. This guy's a male feminist, right? So he's willing to burn things to the ground in order to attack men. He's just a hate monger, right?
2025, Porte posts artwork of his character Nilla saying some words.
Say hi to me. Stop being a coward and treat me like a person. Kindness, respect, care, dignity. I'm not a...
Okay, he's insulting a male audience. Men lusting after women is not disrespecting women. Women lust after men. They don't consider it disrespecting us. And neither do you guys. So you understand this double standard proves that this is sexism against men. This is hatred towards men. So this guy isn't just saying words or his thoughts. He's attacking his audience.
prize. I'm not a measurement of success. I'm a person. I just want a chill, respectful interaction. Listen.
Lady, Samantha, if that's your name. I've heard women say, I don't want to just hang with the guy, I want to date. In other words, I want my time paid for. So women do not want to just chill, right? So that's a lie to start with, right? And also, men know they have to jump through hoops and pay a bribe to get with a woman. If guys just want to chill, that's what their guy friends are for.
Listen to me. Value me as a person.
The next shoot would be released 2 days later on July 27th. This is supposed to be
So he's going to gaslight, right? He attacked his male audience when they came back at him. Now he's going to pretend he doesn't understand what's this about, right?
the drawing of Zosinilla saying, even more words.
Your anger won't become my anger. What's fair? What's right? Think about it. Listen.
Of course, he won't be angry himself because he's not losing out. He's a man-hater. He got to disrespect a huge male audience, and he's getting their ire, and he's loving it. Right. Hey, Samantha, and what's the other guy's name? Dovin or whatever. There is a hierarchy of humanity. There's human beings, there's dumb animals, there's pond scum, and then there's the male feminist. He's at rock bottom, right? Because you have to be a real subhuman to just hate men for being born male.
Listen to yourself and to each other. Really, I'm just a drawing.
Another day later, on July 28th, he'd make a
I'm just a drawing? But you're giving your opinions, dude. Remember that I'm just a drawing. If she's just a drawing, then how would guys be disrespecting women if this is just a drawing, right? It's the same old Martin Bailey attack.
thread, again with the same character.
Life is too beautiful to let negativity be your life model. Sit above it, or be part of it. I'm going up either way.
The last tweet in the story will be released 2 days later, July 30th. This one not being attached to any images or drawing, rather just his personal thoughts when it comes to this matter. Right, now this is a bit of a long one, and I don't want to mince words, so you better sit down and listen, because there's a lot to say.
Alright, I'm geared in and definitely not checking Reddit.
I felt
Okay, so this is a female feminist. This feminist is attacking men, right? I'm definitely not checking Reddit. You see, Reddit is a space where the average guy can give his opinion, at least sometimes, and actually speak his mind honestly. So she's spitting on the average guy. So you are a sexist, Samantha. You are scum.
I should say this. I wanted to draw a hot woman to make her say something, but I didn't want to make her say stupid gooner bullshit anymore, so I made her say my opinions instead. My opinion.
So, gooner bullshit. So, in other words, you didn't want her to appeal to men. And by the way, guys, when women want to get turned on by their material, it's all gooner bullshit. There's a certain formula you have to follow to be a turn on. That's just the way it is.
Is that people should be treated with respect, care, kindness, and dignity, regardless of who they are, what they are, or how.
So men lusting after women isn't respecting them, right? But women lusting after men, somehow they respect us, right? Right. No, men are not guilty of anything. There's nothing wrong with male sexuality or men lusting after women. Nothing. 100% nothing wrong with that.
They present themselves. The combination of drawing hot women and simultaneously expressing my opinions sparked an unexpected fire. A lot of
No. He wasn't just giving his opinion. He was attacking his male audience. He knows he was. And it wasn't an unexpected fire. He wanted this to happen. He designed this. So he's a liar. Remember, all feminism is hatred and lies. It's anti-truth. So they can never speak the truth.
People reveal themselves to be cruel, bitter, and dehumanizing, and that was disappointing to watch. It also gave me a glimpse of what many women go through almost every day, every week, every year of their lives.
Okay, yeah. This guy's a self-loathing man-hater, right? Men lusting after women, that hurts women somehow. Male sexuality is just bad because they're male, right?
Makes me sad, it disgusts me. Let me ask.
Hey, Dovin, this guy is effectively a black man who's joined the KKK. And he's put on a white hood and he's joined the lynch mob. That's what a male feminist is. He's a black man who joined the KKK. That's what he is.
Absolutely clear. It is not hypocritical to create or consume not safe work and still respect women at the same time. The idea that not safe work is objectification and inherently.
Oh, it's not hypocritical. So when he draws this sexy shit, he's not disrespecting women. But when you guys consume it, you're disrespecting women. See, I'm the one good guy. So pathetic.
Dehumanizing speaks more on the viewer than does about the artist. No one.
No. This says everything about the artist and nothing about the audience. The audience are innocent people. These guys are 100% innocent. They haven't done anything wrong. You made a bunch of art that appeals to men. You put it out there for us, and the guys consumed it. They've done nothing wrong. This is 100% saying everything about you, the artist.
Important is telling you to devalue women or to disregard their feelings, thoughts, opinions, hopes, dreams, or humanity. So
Really? I thought she was just drawing. You see how this works, right? So if you're lusting after a drawing of a woman, you're just a loser. You should be watching real women in pornography. But at the same time, you're also dehumanizing women by lusting after a drawing. It's a Kafka trap, dudes. Right?
can't absolve yourself of responsibility by trying to make the point of you made porn or she dressed a certain way, so she clearly wants to be devalued and treated unkindly and disrespectfully. No one said that.
Guys don't devalue women or disrespectful by lusting after them. It has nothing to do with that. So this guy, of course, has to frame it in this way in order to attack his male audience.
To be treated unkindly or disrespectfully. Not even you. I will not apologize. I stand firm in this position. If that makes you angry, I invite you to ask yourself why.
Yeah, more gaslighting, right? I attacked you, and for being male, and it pissed you off rightfully. But I'm not going to apologize, and the problem's with you. This is a further attack on his audience.
Did you get all of that, Samantha?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Also, unrelated, I have to show you some male living spaces that look so bad.
Yeah, these guys are man-haters too, right? So you guys are beneath pond scum. You're feminists, so you're beneath pond scum, right? So, of course, again, they're attacking men, right? The guys who watch this aren't the average guy. They're all losers who don't know how to shower. By the way, Samantha, your buddy here, Dovin or Dover, whatever his name is, he jerks off to that porn too. He's a gooner as well. How's his living space?
Sure. Anyway, since we're definitely on the same page, you can go a bit deeper into the meeting and...
No, we're not on the same page. You and I don't agree. I'm not attacking my fellow man because I'm self-loathing and hate them. I'm not a sexist like you. You and I are not on the same page. We're on total opposite sides of the world.
And see how people reacted to this, because a lot of things happened. A lot of people said things. So
a lot of people said things. Again, the Family Guy shtick is lame as hell, right?
The first post, I thought really nothing of it, honestly. To me, it was just a nice drawing.
You thought nothing of this. So this attack on his audience, his innocent male audience, you didn't think anything of this? Okay, then you're a lowlife.
a simple message about treating women as people.
Yeah, his audience definitely liked being reminded of that.
The
No, they weren't reminded of anything. They were being attacked.
second post could be referencing people getting mad at him, but again, still a straightforward message that she's just a drawing. The third post
Like, she's just a drawing, but lusting after a drawing is dehumanizing women, real life women, right?
post, or rather the thread, talks about sitting above all the hate. Teleporte, who keep on drawing what people in the quotes and replies, or just continue to hate on his messages. I did see a reply mentioning
Shame on the guys who stayed with this man, who stayed watching his art. Shame on them after he did something disgusting like this.
this, but it's a bit funny and it may be intentional that the thread is literally stacked above the comments while his post is at the top. Really makes you think. The last post, the text
Well, how does it make you think? It's funny. So he's just shitting on his male audience. How is it funny? Anyway.
next one was the most straightforward, of course. Verbatim, he didn't want to make her say Gunnar shit anymore. And he is right, it's not his
Really? He didn't want to make her say gooner shit? In other words, he didn't want her to appeal to men. Yeah.
hypocritical to create or consume not safe work and still respect women at the same time. And I'm also
He is a hypocrite, though, dude. He is a hypocrite because this guy, he doesn't follow his own rules. When he wants to be turned on by a woman, he wouldn't type any of that shit that he said. Respect me. That kills the mood. Right? So he is a hypocrite, 100%.
so glad that he's not going to apologize and that he didn't end up deleting those tweets.
Telepuerte, you should apologize for reminding me that women are people. I just wanted to
Shut your mouth, you man hater. Keep your gaslighting to yourself.
jack it to your art.
Now with that we got into the basic stuff, let's get into some of the quote tweets and comments regarding these posts. And honestly, outright, quite a few people understood what he's trying to say. Twitter users
There's a lot of laydowns then. There's a lot of people that hate men or they're self-loathing. Anyone who supports a sexist scumbag like this is self-loathing or they hate men as well.
user NiftyToast3110 would quote tweet saying,
Kinda hard to do with those poses and outfit. That's the point.
another Twitter user Lotosamu replies saying,
The message kind of falls apart when you read.
The guy who sexualizes women in their own drawings, like their YouTube videos are straight up goon bait. So where's this coming from? That actually makes perfect sense, right? No one's forcing this artist to make this kind of art. He could have started off making cute little cartoons, right? He chose this because he knew this was the quickest way to success. And he likes doing it. He bangs off to his own art.
Realize this is the guy who sexualizes women for their own drawings. Like their YouTube videos are straight up goon bait. So where's
But Little Sam would he's not sexualizing women. He's just showing sexy women. These guys talking back to him, they don't even know how to frame it right.
this coming from?
Twitch Nifty would respond,
If the guy who draws gooner bait can respect and value women as people despite that, then why can't you?
Oh, I see. So this guy, when he lusts after women, it's respectful. But when we lust after women, it's not. Because he's such a special guy. Right.
you start to notice a lot of the backlash can be translated to, Your Honor, didn't you see what she's wearing? I mean, come on. Another Twitter artist,
These guys are going to disprove what they just claimed here.
TittyWire, also said,
I stand with Telepuerte on this matter, and you all should too. No, they're not saying don't find my character sexually gratifying. They're saying you can do so while also respecting women enough to not objectify them.
See how this person contradict themselves? Remember, liars will always contradict themselves. So you can find her sexually gratifying, but you can't objectify them? Like, first of all, objectification is a feminist term used to bash men. You may as well, it's like calling black men the N-word, right? It doesn't exist. It's not real, right? But this person, TidyWire, is trying to claim that you can do one and not the other, right? You can find them sexually gratifying, but you can't find them sexually gratifying, right?
love the characters for more than their appearance.
Or even this post from another Twitter artist, Dreamy.dev, who said,
This situation is so fucking stupid because the simple truth is no, making art of hot women isn't objectifying women. Telepuerte just tried to say something nice with his art and people are shitting on him for it. Why?
Oh, I see. So when he does it, it's not objectification because he said so. And these people aren't shitting on him for that. They're shitting on him because he's a man-hating hypocrite.
like any situation,
Like these two here.
there are of course differing opinions, such as from not safe for Twitter artist The Golden Smurf, who said,
Lamau.
Now, they're going to zip by this quickly because he made so many good points, this Golden Smurf person. The problem isn't the message. Actually, the problem is the message, Golden Smurf. It's an attack on you. So it is a mess. So it is a problem. Is that this all feels very preachy and antagonizing. First, it's not feels like it. It is antagonizing. That's what it's meant to do, right? Saying stupid Gooner's bullshit when your Patreon has near 5K supporters and is purely made out of that kind of NSFW content feels like biting the hand that feeds you, to say the least. It doesn't feel like it again. That's what he's doing. Feminists will burn things to the ground to attack men. We see it already in like Star Wars and all these franchises, the MCU. They're making all kinds of money appealing to men, and then they lose all that money to spit on men. So Golden Smurf here doesn't really understand what the motivation is. He's in denial of what these hateful people are about.
Well, the problem isn't the message, it's that it all feels very preachy and antagonizing. Saying stupid Gooner bullshit when your Patreon has nearly 5,000 supporters and is purely made of that kind of not safe for work content feels like biting the hand that feeds you, to say the least. That comment sucks. I hate that comment. That comment.
Yeah, see, so this guy gave a respectful, non-angry comment that, you know, exposes this lying hypocrite for who he is. And so she, being a lying hypocrite, doesn't like that comment. What are the odds? What are the odds? I'm tempted to stop it here because these two losers have shown what and who they are. You two are feminists, so remember the hierarchy. Human, dumb animal, scum, then you.
It's lame and dumb and I don't like it.
they'll go on to say he should probably make a comic or manga
Let's see. These guys read this too quick because this guy, Golden Smurf, destroys them. Like, you can just make a comic manga if you want to stop drawing dehumanizing pinups. Great point, hey, isn't it? And giving more emphasis to her as a character. Hey, that's a good point. But I guess that requires a lot more work than just drawing more pinups with some perfectly text attached, with preachy text attached, right? The only thing he's got wrong isn't preachy. It's attacking on men. It's insulting text. So, Golden Smurf, you really called this asshole out.
if he wants to stop dehumanizing women with these pinups. Going on to say that he finds it
Also, let's slow it down. Also, damn, I checked his Patreon and he barely posts 1 or 2 simple pinups per month. Not that I'm jealous. Good for him, but he has built this much reach. But it just makes it even weirder to me. It shouldn't be weird to him. He just doesn't understand man hatred. That he's risking antagonizing the audience that he gets so much easy money from. Well, he's not risking, he is antagonizing. And it's not weird. Male feminists, you just don't understand how much hatred men get. How much is out there, Golden Smurf. And again, feminists are willing to burn things to the ground to attack men. Their one motivation is hatred. Everything else becomes a distant second.
weird that he's risking antagonizing his audience that he gets easy money from. From their experience,
Personally, rather than throwing a fit, thank you for saying it. He's the one throwing a fit, not the male audience talking back to him. I think it's far healthier to actually work on more serious and ambitious content, enough to get comments like, came for the tits, stayed for the rest. LOL. I get that with Ramia, Yana, and it's always cool to hear. Um, Actually, why would I care about the rest when guys came for the tits and stayed for the tits? That's where you've got it wrong, Golden Smurf. Men don't have to be saddled with extra stuff that women aren't. When women come from the dong, they just come for it and no one gives them a hard time for it. Right?
Says that he should stop throwing fits and to actually work on something more serious and more ambitious, enough to get comments like, came for the tits, stayed for the rest. Golden says they do
Realize how quick these guys are going through this, because this guy tears this guy a new asshole. And these guys don't like what this guy has to say. At the same time, I myself know that pinup content is fundamentally easier to market and attract. And I myself do it because I know it's easier money. Yes. Which at the same time allows me to make my time on doing more ambitious, long-lasting work like Ramya Yana. It's a good balance, right?
pinups because it's easy money, which allows them to do their comic Ramayana for good balance. Ramayana. Also because it's something fun and a good way to take a break.
And he's reading so fast, right? And besides the money, I also just do pinups because it's fun and good to take breaks from the more intense work on Ramayana with simpler standalone stuff. Yeah, it's easier, but also you like it. That's right. You, Golden Smurf, are turned on by the female form as much as any of the rest of us, including this scumbag Dovin or whatever his name is. And is 100% good. Men like something, therefore it's good. That's how you have to see things from now on.
From the comic. We can actually dive into a bigger part of the whole situation with these tweets. First off, Toperte seemingly doesn't want to stop making pinups of women. In fact, he likes creating them, even drawing them with men.
There you go. There you go. See, he's not going to give up on the easy money, and he likes doing it. He's turned on by gorgeous women like the rest of us, but he's bashing his male audience.
Once in a while for good measure. Perhaps at this point in his life, he wants to be more introspective. Though as seen in prior artworks, it's not as if this—
No, not introspective. There's nothing introspective about his art. He's turned on by these sexy girls, and he's bashing the rest of the guys for it. I have to keep repeating this because these feminist liars talking continue to lie.
This is something new. Even back in March 2024, he made artwork with the same character.
Just hope he's into me just for my body. Right.
To Nilla, that he likes his own character for more than just her looks. Or even, of course, the outfit.
Bullshit. That's all he's made her for. What has this character done other than be a sexy female pinup? Nothing. He wanted her to be more, he would have made her more. Again, I might have to skim through because these guys are so full of shit. I've covered everything we really need to just in the first 6 or 7 minutes. We'll carry on.
He draws the character in, again from post in 2024. Or even for a third example in 2024, this drawing of Nilla about wanting the viewer to feel safe with her, to be valued and respected.
This guy definitely has a type. This is the same character over and over again.
And there's even older posts, such as this one from 2023, about him not wanting to draw boobs all the time, so his 2025 drawings are really nothing new.
Yeah, people didn't seem to get angry back then for whatever reason.
Well, he wasn't attacking them. Him saying, I don't want to draw boobs all the time is an attack on men. So you gaslighters can save it.
Oh, you're right. And touch upon another point is that Toparte doesn't seem to find these pinups dehumanizing. Rather, he just kind of got bored with what they were saying and, I guess, how they were saying it. Though I do agree that it would be cool if he made a comic, but his—
Why does he keep making them then, if he's so bored of doing it?
medium is more so focused on animation, so it's probably not in the cards for now. But as mentioned before, he still draws the pinups, even—
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So he's still doing it because he's turned on by this character. And it's good when he does it. Yeah.
after all these posts.
That last word is the key part, as he never implies that he will stop drawing boobies, which, thank God.
Yes, he doesn't imply it. He implies that men who enjoy boobies are sick somehow or bad people. They're bad because they're male. That's what he's saying. He's not implying it. He's saying it outright.
It was actually this post by Twitter user Real Scuma saying that he's a hypocrite and that Puerte is only getting a slight bit of criticism. Actually, fun.
He is a hypocrite, though. And he's been called out. So now he is angry now, right? That's what that drawing was. He was angry that he was called out.
Funny enough, someone added Grok saying, "Is this a hypocrite?" And even Grok said,
Telepuerte isn't a hypocrite. Creating not safe for work art does.
Grok. You're talking to Grok, the AI, the feminist AI. Right. I'm going to skip by Grok because the Grok's, of course, is going to say feminist shit.
That's insane!
Though a lot of replies he got going against him were actually dehumanizing him as an artist and creator. You probably noticed, but I'll make it clear, a lot of people were simply labeling him as a porn artist for
Well, hey, dude, you draw titties. You are not a philosopher. Stop trying to pretend you are. Actually, that's a good call out. So he's getting proper pushback, yeah?
that is all he is.
This guy, he might be considered rude at worst, but he's saying something that's absolutely true.
Or could ever be. That he shouldn't even try to escape that label because that's what people want him to be. Rather, that is how.
No, it's not that they want them to be. That's what he is. If he was a philosopher, he would have chosen a different drawing style. He would have put words. He would have put philosophy into his artwork. He didn't. He doesn't. He's not one.
He built his fan base.
Weren't you the one who drew the same character literally offering sex to a teacher for a passing grade while spreading her ass with her hands? Yeah, these guys are really calling this asshole out. They really are.
Opinion, and then people get mad because they're not just throwing the ball around to make them happy.
Hey, if I wanted to watch talking, I'd go see a movie. I want them beefy men to throw balls around and touch each other a lot.
Well, these are two different things, though. Those guys doing the praying, they're not attacking the audience. Them praying, they're not saying to the sports fan, you liking football says something bad about you. They're not doing that. So this is not comparable.
That is just an awful way to describe football. I actually even saw some water tanks, like from Twitter user E for.
Yes, actually, if a woman makes porn and publish it, she wants to be devalued because that is the consequences of her own action. She decided that everyone could see her in a vulnerable position for a price. Could also be free, right? Okay. She's not devalued though. She's actually valuing herself. She's getting attention and money off of doing that. She's being valued. So Earlat here has it all wrong.
You said that if a woman makes porn and publishes it, that she wants to be devalued. That she apparently decided everyone could see her in a vulnerable position for a price and could also be free.
Yeah, okay. So this guy's full of shit. He said guys don't know how to frame it. They don't know how to give voice to what's actually going on. So this guy's actually given ammo to these hateful feminists here.
I feel like if men didn't send dick pics for free, there would be a market for it, and we'd see a lot more of them on OnlyFans, but...
No, lady. Women aren't interested in men's sexuality. They'll bang an elderly, hideous troll of a billionaire over a good-looking man. So it's never going to be that way. And you pretending that's that way is insulting to us.
Since that isn't the case, they gotta be mad at people who can make money showing off their boobies.
Also, I'm not actually...
But they're not angry at that. Remember, this guy, no one had any anger towards him until he attacked them. So again, you're gaslighting.
sure specifically what they mean, but like vulnerable position, like you're taking a picture in your own house.
Okay, I'm going to skip ahead because this is gibberish. We covered the main bases, right? This guy is a scumbag. He built up a male audience, giving them what not only they like, but he likes. And now he's attacking them for it. He's a complete man-hating hypocrite. I'll skim a little further ahead. Well, it's worth it. Apparently, this artist has a girlfriend who does OnlyFans. Let's hear this.
The doors are probably locked too, so it's kind of like, I know you're probably safe from everything.
Yeah, in the OnlyFans pics, they should have a visible gun on them to let people know they aren't vulnerable.
Oh, I even also see people ascribe his feelings towards his current girlfriend, Potato. Twitter user Alfonso Hego commented,
Translate.
My new girlfriend doesn't like this stuff. Yep, that's probably exactly what happened.
My new girlfriend doesn't like.
So this woman got together with this guy for his status because he's a success at what he does. Now she's going to piss on it and get him to wreck the stuff that makes him successful, and then she'll leave him. This is how destructive male hatred is.
This stuff.
Which is hilariously inaccurate, that she sometimes actually voices his OC Nilla, and that they're still dating, and he still draws boobs and butts.
So she clearly knew what she was getting into in the relationship, and nothing changed.
Of course, because she wants to show off her body as well. She wants to make money off the marks, just like him. That's true. Right. But something did change. He bashed his male audience. That's the change.
Because he didn't stop.
The second tweet I want to point out is from user Carrie.
Your girlfriend does OnlyFans, huh? In other words, she's all right, objectifying herself to get easy money off guys. And this guy is all right with it as well. So that shows you the complete hypocrisy of man-haters.
Fox Girls who said, your girlfriend does OnlyFans, huh? I actually seen a lot of tweets saying that she still does it, though it is somewhat inaccurate. She once did OnlyFans, but since deleted the page and even scrubbed it from the internet.
That signifies that she wants to move on.
No. She doesn't want to move on. She was realizing that she was getting flack. She was being embarrassed, being exposed as the low-life hypocrite she is. That's why she scrubbed it.
If people hate OnlyFans so much, then her stopping would be a good thing. Or are they forever tainted because they did it in the first place?
To add on to that, people have been sharing.
Well, she has shown to be a hypocrite. So she is tainted. Right? That's what dating an e-thought lewd tuber slut does to a male male feminist. Is he getting it right? Have you really been conditioned to believe that women seeking sexual attention from thousands of men online is something worthy of respect? I respect it. Hey, damn, I respect it. I see nothing wrong with turning on men online for money if men are willing to pay for it. What I'm against is being spit on when I engage in it, right? Even more so if they have boyfriends. You've been completely castrated, dude, right? Well, damn, he's paying the bride price. Women are 100% in control of the relationship. They have all the power. So he wants this beautiful woman in his life. Whatever she wants, she does. And he gives. And that's the same for you, damn. And it'd be the same for me. If I wanted a woman in my life, she has the power. I would have to give in. The only way you can get away from that is to stay single as a man.
This tweet from Sal's Demon who said, "That's what Dan E-thought YouTuber Slut does to an MF." So people are claiming that he's just saying all this because his girlfriend did OnlyFans and is not safe for streamer, that she is devalued as a person and should not be respected because of her line of work. But in this tweet, the first image shows him being supportive of his girlfriend's streams. The second is just a picture of her, okay? And the last—
Yeah, she's gorgeous. He's struggling to keep this woman around. She could dump him at any time.
last image is
For a man of higher status.
just the drawing. Alright, we're getting to like the terminally online part of this video. I mean, like even more than usual. Like we went from Topuerte drawing a woman with work.
What do you mean turning online? So you're no longer talking to me. Well, you're online, dude. Everyone is terminally online. I walk down the street, I see people on their phones 24/7. So who are you talking to? Who do you pretend that you're talking to?
Words about being respected to people saying he's dating a slut who shouldn't be respected. It's okay.
Also, who really gives a shit that she did OnlyFans? They loved when Telepuerte drew boobs.
I give a shit that she's a hypocrite and she's attacking me for being male. That's what I give a shit about. Women are free to sell their sex all they like, as far as I'm concerned. What I'm against is being bashed as a male. So fuck you.
An ass, but when his girlfriend showed them once, his fans were like, hold on, I follow Telly for his artistic vision of drawing porn, but I draw the line when a real woman does it. Oh.
No, you're lying. What I tell you about feminists, they're always lying. They're drawing a line at his hypocrisy. He has no business attacking these people. He has no business attacking his male audience.
Also, they love each other, so are his fans trying to shame him for liking her?
Well,
No, you're lying now. As usual, like you've done this whole video. You are one lie after another. Again, how much further? Audience reactions? No, I've seen enough. Final thoughts. Samantha, yeah, screw you, male feminist. Or, well, she's female, so feminist, period. Screw you too. You people are about hatred, first and foremost. Everything else comes before, secondly, right? And of course, because your sole goal is hatred, you're against truth. You can never say anything but lies. It's not that I disrespect you. I have complete contempt for you. Complete contempt for you. Like I said, humanity, dumb animals, pond scum, then you. Then you. And I'm glad this disgusting hypocrite was called out. I'm glad he was called out. Anyway, I said all I need to say to these losers.